Hey, friends. Today we're diving into a question I hear all the time, which is how can I be productive without feeling rushed or overwhelmed? We've all been there, days packed with back to back meetings, endless to do lists, and that constant feeling of being behind. It's exhausting. But what if I told you that you could actually get more done by being unhurried? Yes, you heard that right. You can be productive without rushing around or feeling frazzled. It's about learning to move through your day with a calm focus, getting things done without sacrificing your peace of mind. Well, today I'm sharing 7 simple steps to plan and live your day in a way that keeps you productive, but also unhurried. From the moment you wake up to the time you wind down, and don't worry, these aren't rigid rules or life hacks. Think of them as guidelines you can adapt to fit your life. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment of any size, even just a few words. Your engagement helps us to be seen by more people who need messages of grace amidst their hurried and stressful lives. Just a few seconds of your time can help others see us in their feed, and I thank you so much. Well, let's get started on how to be productive without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. And number 1, start with a grounding morning routine. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you start rushed, you'll likely carry that stress with you. But if you start grounded and intentional, you're setting yourself up for unhurried productivity. You can begin with something simple that helps you feel centered. Maybe it's a few minutes of scripture, or praying, or journaling, or even some life-giving breathing and stretching. This isn't about cramming in a long list of morning habits. It's about choosing 1 or 2 practices that help you wake up gently and set an intention for your day. Second, prioritize what really matters. Not all tasks are created equal. To have an unhurried yet productive day, you need to focus on what truly matters. Each morning, or even the night before, write down your top 3 priorities and ask yourself, what are the most impactful things I need to accomplish today? By narrowing down your focus, you eliminate the noise and make space for meaningful work. And even on days when you have many appointments, knowing what is most important for you keeps you focused and intentional. One thing that helps with this is planning ahead. It is very difficult to prioritize when you are at the mercy of other people's demands. A good rhythm of life is imperative if you want to be able to prioritize that which matters most. In the future, I'm going to create a video that will help you begin a rhythm of life, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. Number 3, time blocking with flexibility. Now, time blocking is a powerful tool to organize your day, but it can also lead to burnout if it's too rigid. So instead, practice flexible time blocking. Break your day into chunks for focused concentration work, meetings, breaks, and personal time, and allow for some buffer time between each block to avoid feeling rushed. I do this and it works well for me. My mornings are for spiritual practices and then concentration work like writing or preparing talks. Then late morning to mid-afternoon is for appointments, and late afternoon is for any additional admin that needs to be worked on. I also try to set aside 1 day per week and 1 week per month that is focused solely on content creation. And all of this allows me to sink into deep work. Number 4, practice single tasking. We live in a world that celebrates multitasking, but it's actually one of the biggest productivity myths. When you try to juggle multiple tasks at once, you dilute your focus and you end up feeling scattered. Well, the solution is single tasking. Give your full attention to one thing at a time. It's all you can do anyway. Multitasking is a myth. You give only a portion of yourself to 2 or more items as you switch back and forth between them. This also trains you in non-presence, because you can really only be fully present to one thing or one person at a time. So choose to single task. Your heart, mind, and your body will thank you. Number 5, schedule mindful breaks. It sounds counterintuitive, but taking regular breaks actually boosts productivity. It gives your mind a chance to rest and reset so you can return to your work with fresh energy. The key is to take mindful breaks, ones that actually help you recharge. You can get up from your desk and take a brief walk. Just step out your door, walk, and breathe. You can also simply step outside on your patio or in your backyard and look up at the sky and again, breathe. If you can't go outside, take a few minutes to stretch. Take a minute to look out your window and focus on something in the distance. Powering through isn't all it's cracked up to be, so take mindful breaks. Number 6, practice gratitude to reframe stress. An unhurried day isn't just about how you manage your time, it's also about your mindset. Practicing gratitude helps you focus on what's good, even on busy days. This simple practice shifts your perspective, reducing feelings of stress or overwhelm. So get out a piece of paper or use your phone notes app and write down just 5 things that you're grateful for. Gratitude is a natural perspective shifter because you focus on what you have and not on what you don't have. Thinking endlessly about yourself and a tendency toward depression live in the same part of your brain. So choosing gratitude lifts your eyes a bit higher and can give you the lift that you need. Number 7, end your day with reflection. Just as a good morning routine sets the tone for the day, a calming evening routine helps you wind down. Take 5 minutes at the end of your day to reflect on what went well, what could have gone better, and what you're grateful for. This is a simple examine that can help you learn more about yourself and your process. Reflection is the practice that leads to wisdom, so be sure to give yourself time to look back and ponder. This is just another way to learn what may need to be modified to keep you from becoming overstressed. Now, to conclude all of this, let's do this. I'm going to give you an invitation to start small. The key is always to start small. You don't have to implement everything I just said all at one time. You can pick 1 or 2 that resonate with you and give them a try. Then gradually add in another part until you find a rhythm that works well for you. The goal isn't to be perfectly organized or hyper-productive. It's to move through your day with a sense of presence, purpose, connection, and focus. And isn't that what you want? I don't want to be a ball in a pinball machine, and I bet you don't either. So, slowly but surely move yourself toward people, activities, and work that are more life-giving and not as life-draining. Now, I realize that not all of us have control of our work environments. I happen to work from home, and so this list probably reflects that, but you do have choices in your personal life. So remember, these guidelines can be tweaked and tried in any area of your life, one at a time and at your own pace. And I do wish you great blessings to you as you make your way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content like this, and click the notification bell so you'll know when we drop any new content. I love connecting with intentional people just like you.